but I'm going to show you one thing which is really important for you. Okay, that's not gonna happen, and people are expecting Bitcoin to make a crash to the downside one more time. If we go the few years back, actually in 2018 or 17, look at this one. Actually, after 20 moving average in the weekly chart frame actually crossed below the 100 moving average we have got in here, that was the exact bottom we had for Bitcoin at $3,200. Hello everyone, my name is Mike. I'm here with another daily update about Bitcoin. Today I'm going to start with Bitcoin, the weekly chart frame. I'm going to show you a few important things I have got in here. As you can see on the weekly chart frame, Bitcoin actually is in this falling wedge we have got in here. Bitcoin is playing inside this falling wedge. Bitcoin actually touched the support of this falling wedge 3 times, and we only have touched actually the resistance 2 times. I think this time Bitcoin is going to break above this falling wedge we have got in here, and it's going to shoot to the upside. I'm going to show you a few important things and reason I have got in here. Too many people actually at the moment talking about this bearish cross or death cross is going to happen between the 20 and 100 moving average we have got in the weekly time frame. The 20 is the blue one and the 100 is the orange one I have got in here. But I'm going to show you one thing which is really important for you. Okay, that's not gonna happen, and people are expecting Bitcoin to make a crash to the downside one more time. If we go the few years back, actually in 2018 or 17, look at this one. Actually, after 20 moving average in the weekly chart frame actually crossed below the 100 moving average we have got in here, that was the exact bottom we had for Bitcoin at $3,200. After that one happened, we bottomed out, and after that we had a sideways movement, and actually we had a bull run to the upside to $14,000 for Bitcoin. And this is not going to I'm not actually convinced that this one is going to make Bitcoin fall into the downside more than this. I'm expecting, if Bitcoin is going to crash to the downside, I'm expecting Bitcoin to play inside this falling wedge we have got in here. The bottom of that should be around the $27,000 or even $26,000 and something for Bitcoin. I'm expecting Bitcoin to play inside this falling wedge, and after actually a few weeks or months break to the upside. I'm not that bearish on Bitcoin at the moment, and everyone actually expecting another thing, Bitcoin to make a crash to the downside and reach to about a 200 moving average on the weekly chart frame, which is about a $22,500. But I'm expecting Bitcoin to play inside this falling wedge and moving average, the 200, actually reach to about this area. I'm not expecting the price of Bitcoin reach to 200 moving average on the weekly time frame. I'm expecting the moving average on the weekly time frame reach to the price of Bitcoin. That is another reason I have got in here. If we check on the weekly time frame, we have got bullish divergence as the histogram for MACD actually making a higher low, but the price of Bitcoin actually made a lower low, as you can see in here. I'm going to show you other example I have got in here. Okay, if I remove the RSI and if I remove the funding rate as well, what I'm going to show you, check this one. If I make this one larger, actually after Bitcoin actually was going to the upside and the histogram for MACD was going to the downside, that means we had bearish divergence. But as the price of Bitcoin is going to the downside, the histogram for MACD is going to the upside. That means we have got bullish divergence, and that one is actually making a sandwich for the price of Bitcoin. I'm expecting Bitcoin to make a rally to the upside very soon in the next few weeks or month. Okay, if I change the time frame to 5-day time frame, we have got the 200 moving average on the 5 days time frame. 5 days time frame actually is really nice with the green candles for Bitcoin. At the moment we have got, as you can see, this shadow to the upside, this really big green candle to the upside, and the 200 moving average in the 5 days time frame. Actually Bitcoin reached to that area. It's a really important support area. We have got about a $27,000 or $28,000 for Bitcoin at the moment. But if I change my chart to 3 days time frame, as you can see, the 200 moving average for Bitcoin is still moving to the upside. We do not see any bend over to the downside from the 200 moving average in the 3 days time frame for Bitcoin. It was a really nice support for Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin is going to reach to this area, which is about a $42,000 one more time, and we are going to fall to the downside again. This is going to be a really important resistance at the moment, but after that I'm expecting Bitcoin to break to the upside one more time. I'm going to change the chart that okay, another thing on the 3 days time frame, as you can see, the MACD, we have got the bullish cross as well. I'm really bullish at the moment for Bitcoin. I'm not that bearish at the moment. Okay, we have got another bullish divergence, I have got another bullish cross for MACD in the 3 days time frame as well. If I check the Bitcoin price in the daily time frame, as you can see, we had a resistance, temporary resistance in here for Bitcoin. This trend line I have got in here, Bitcoin broke above that one, back tested, and now it's continuing to the upside. I think Bitcoin is going to the upside to about a $38,000, $39,000. And why Bitcoin after the crash, the downside, actually we had a support in this area. If we use the Fibonacci retracement from the bottom to the top, we have got in here, actually it was the 61% of the Fibonacci retracement for Bitcoin actually held the price of Bitcoin about $29,500. I was expecting this rally to the upside. I'm expecting this one to continue to about, the first one is going to be $34,000 and the second one is going to be around $38,000 for Bitcoin. After we are reaching to this area, I'm expecting another crash to the downside, because if we check the RSI, as the RSI for the price of Bitcoin about this area was in here, we are making a bearish divergence. Actually, when the RSI is reaching to the upside, it's reaching to the top, to the overbought area, and after the price of Bitcoin reached to about this area, I think we are going to have a lower low for the price of Bitcoin, but higher low for the RSI in the daily time frame, and that's going to make a bearish divergence for Bitcoin, and I think that one is going to crash the price of Bitcoin another time to the downside. I'm going to show you the USDT dominance, as I told you for several times. As you can see in here, USDT dominance reached to about this trend line we have got in here. I told you I'm expecting another correction or crash from the USDT dominance to the downside. It is happening after actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks. And actually it's happening, I'm talking about this one for about a few weeks and months, and it's happening. The first support we have got is going to be around this area, 4.8% for the USDT dominance, and after that maybe we are going to see another try to the upside and crash to the downside from the USDT dominance. That is my opinion at the moment. That was all from me for today. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. If you have found the video helpful, please take a second of your time, press the like button and subscribe to our channel as well. Thank you so much guys, and see you in the next one.